Hey, everybody. We had to,
Salute, chat. It is me, your favorite AI loving chicken nugget. Sorry, I had to do some grand gesture, in true nugget fashion.
right? How's everybody doing tonight? We're going to have a little kind of cool, it's going to be a little paranormal and a bit about AI, artificial intelligence, which happens to be Nugget's kind of wheelhouse there. She does both.
I will go on a full 3-hour rant if I'm allowed to, but I'm not allowed to go on a 3-hour rant because we need to keep this minimal. So I'll probably go on like a 10-20 minute rant. I don't know.
She wants to know if you come with honey mustard.
No, I come with sweet and sour.
But you're more sour than sweet.
Thank you.
Hey, I want to say hi. Shout out to 71, Broken Justice, Texas.
Yo, Texas.
Big D, how you doing? Papa Midnight. A blues girl. Papa, my blues. Good to see you all. Figured we'd have fun talking about these particular topics because they do sometimes bleed over into each other.
Yeah, actually, the Soulless People topic has a lot to do with AI, believe it or not.
Papa Midnight, I will school you on AI and program. After all, I made myself.
You will not be able to beat me. I've done a lot of research on this. Not for today, of course, just for personal gains.
And your interests.
It is. Boys, I swear to the God. Anyway,
I'm sweating my ass off. Oh god, so hot.
Okay, Sage.
Nerd.
My ass cheeks are wet because I'm
Oh,
sweat.
Jesus Christ!
Hey, Chris.
Get to the script.
Sage, man.
How dare you? No. I'll have you know I'm extra moldy. That doesn't help my case. But I am still very moldy.
Why don't you tell everybody what you plan to go to college for?
I plan to go to college for a robotics engineering course, specifically in robotics, and I plan to go to Olathe, Kansas.
Soulless people.
Yeah, we're doing that. Don't worry.
Does that mean Mom's a soulless person?
She's a ginger.
No, I'm a ginger. Of course, it's my wheelhouse. I'm a ginger.
Yeah.
I'm not soulless. I just eat souls.
That is one long name. You should have just gone to the game, Chris.
Yeah.
That is a long name.
Chris is funny.
Yeah.
I like the name Chris.
That 71, that would be good profession considering what I do for a living right now. Programming is included technically in the course. I do know some, not all. That's mainly because I flunked out of one of my programming classes because one, I wanted to sleep, okay? This is why you never should let me have online classes. I will sleep through them. Yes, what's called?
If you want to do like not online courses, but a good like thing to help you build, go to Innovation Hour.
Oh,
I didn't do anything in there because I didn't understand half of it. But Innovation Hour is where you create things, and I'm out of breath. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
And it's like you invent things. Like you learn how to make batteries and stuff.
Hey, Anarchy, good to see you.
Hey.
Hi, person I don't know.
I was about to call you Rage.
Dude, I was doing a whole bunch of pull-ups on the monkey bars and stuff.
What the hell?
I'm practicing.
She wants to go Marine Corps, so...
Oh, that's true.
If I have a whole backup plan. If Marine Corps fails, I'm going to college for businessing, or directing. I want to direct movies, or maybe acting.
Hi, Wyoming.
Wyoming, good to see you, sweetheart.
Hey, Wyoming, how's the windiest state in the U.S.? Because I think Iowa's got you beat today. I fell off the swing like 12 times because of the wind.
We are full of wind here. It's always windy.
One second. Get too much wind in your face, and it ends up being too much for your lungs, and you start gasping for air.
I know, but isn't it appropriate? It's a gingerbread cookie, and it's in a skeleton shape, perfect for Halloween.
Yeah, it's pretty humid. It's gonna rain, my friends, here in our lovely state of, if you know, Iowa.
It tastes pretty salty, even though that's my saliva I'm tasting.
That's your saliva. Oh my God, Sage. There's a storm rolling here.
Hi, Welsh. How you doing,
Are
sweetheart?
you Welsh? Welsh?
Welsh? Are you Welsh?
You Welsh?
Are you Welsh? Welsh?
Yes, Welsh is Welsh.
Oh, perfect. We're partially Welsh.
Yes,
Woof,
you are.
woof, woof.
Squat! Ah!
Woof.
Stop. Your great grandmother was full-blooded Welsh.
I
So
know,
was
yeah,
your
I
great
thought you were about to
grandfather.
say
I know.
full-blooded
From
lesbian.
Wales.
Yep, she was
She
was born in Wales. My grandma.
Roll with the sorry.
Okay, I got it. If you hear audio coming over here, it's because I have to edit something for school.
Anyway.
It must be over 4 minutes long.
Oh, really?
Is it a TikTok? Because you're really good at that.
No, it's a project for speech. I have to market something. I'm marketing a certain product. I have to talk about it for 4 minutes.
Oh, I can do that. I can rant about animatronic engineering. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, we'll be looking out because we live in no shame, I've already said it. We live in Western Iowa. So, hey, how's it going, Mama?
Just watch. This school cancels again on Monday because of the stores. I'd be happy. I hate Mondays. Who doesn't? If you like Mondays, I hope you stub your toe so violently you will be shaken with pain for 3 hours.
Wow, that's pretty.
I'm not allowed to curse. That's the best insult I could come up with without cursing. That someone would be a cabbage head fool if they ever liked Mondays.
Oh, and you like pasta. You're almost like Garfield. Garfield hates Mondays.
He likes lasagna. Lasagna. Well, hi, Mr. T. Anyway.
Okay.
I should probably get back on topic, shouldn't I? Oh, hey. Mama knows best.
Yeah, Mama's here. Mama knows best. Okay, so
Oh, God.
shall we start out with the...
I'm scared of Texas and Blissful. They are like the, what is the best way to say this?
Oh, slugs, huh?
That dude?
No, we're not talking about Leatherface. Those, yeah.
Is he in the chat?
Texas has it, yeah. He's got a Leatherface profile picture.
Yeah, that dude.
Yeah,
He's
that's
awesome.
He's awesome.
I agree. I do digress. He is pretty awesome.
He's pretty
Texas
cool.
has his own fan club, and it's
I'm the
Nugget
leader
and
of
Sage.
I mean, if you get my respect, that's like, you're good, man.
Yeah.
You get me to trust you, you're awesome.
Yeah. I don't trust anyone.
Anyway, so we're going to talk about soulless people. Really, your first love was from Iowa. You poor thing.
Iowa. That is. Your
Iowa
standards
people
are low.
are psychotic.
No.
Yeah, we know.
Well, listen. I could think of two hunky guys from Iowa. Ashton Kutcher.
One better not be dead.
Oh, well, three hunky guys.
Go, my bad. I'm out. No, sorry guys. They're short lived. You see him in all his hairiness and his medical conditions.
What are medical conditions?
I'm not gonna explain on that. No, I may be the one who's smart with his
Hey, if we're going by that logic and insulted by his medical conditions, shouldn't I be insulted and shouldn't Mom be insulted?
I should technically be insulted too.
Okay, question. If sociopaths and psychopaths can only mimic human behaviors, feeling with ethics and laws apply to AI, since in essence it's the same.
Yes.
You know, we were discussing that before. Actually, right before.
We're 9 minutes in. I think we should start jumping into it now. If we want time for someone else to come on panel instead of me ranting the entire time.
You're good at ranting.
First, we'll cover Soulless People, which will lead into AI, which I personally will cover, considering that is one of my broadest topics, as well as romance novels, but we will not talk about that.
That's a whole different ballgame.
That's a whole different
Mr.
country.
Tell you how ardently I admire and love you. No, you insulted my sister, you fat.
Thank you for censoring yourself. I would have thrown this at you if you didn't.
Okay, anyway.
Alright,
so we're going to talk about soulless people and everything. Okay, so basically, does anybody know how to identify soulless people?
If you don't, I can say
16 people in chat, yeah. The soulless people, their heads explode. No.
Dad, your head would have blown up a long time ago.
Oh, he has a soul. It's just very dark.
And very deep. You seen that, man?
Tonight will be the night that I will fall
Stop!
for you.
You're distracting me. Anyways, I'm very distractible at the moment because I am very hyped up. Sugar, had a lot of it. big drink at Casey's.
Casey's giant gulp.
Yeah, that extra large.
Extra large Dr. Pepper. Yeah, okay.
Anyway,
I have money for it.
And what if they dissolve into the soulless people, the slugs?
Okay.
Anyway, so here's what the soulless people. Soulless people are, usually identifiable by when you look in their eyes. There's no shine to them. It's dull, flat. You can tell. Most people have a little bit of a glimmer or a reflective light in there. Oh, I thought you were talking to me. You were talking to the cat. Anyway, also you can tell by their behaviors. Like they lack empathy. Like they may say they're empathetic, but they're very good at mimicking, like was brought up by Papa Midnight.
Oh, like a girl from my school.
Okay, well,
I'm comparing and adding more liveliness to you.
We're not talking about our crappy school district.
I want to cry now.
You're right, Nugget.
Anyways, back to the souls thing.
I'm behaving now. Anarchy. When have you ever behaved? That's
Anarchy. You do your namesake. Jeez Louise.
right. We don't expect you to behave. No.
If anything, you should expect me to. And at that point, you'd be severely disappointed.
Anyway. Exactly. Basically, human mimics, right? And that's what got us thinking about AI and all that. But we'll get into that. There's actually books on it. I don't know. Has anybody heard of Father Malachi Martin?
On $2. It's $2.
If you have heard of Malachi Martin, put a 1 in chat. Anyway, he discussed the possibility of people being born soulless. These are the people you see walking down the street, and you look at them, and you're just like, you get the creepy weeby jeebies, You look, they look dead in your face, and you're like, oh gosh, you just get that chill up your back.
That's why I go and I look at you.
Yeah, often. Yeah, well, here's the thing, 71. He was a practicing Catholic priest until I think, I may be wrong, but I think like 1962, 64, somewhere in there, early 60s. And he requested to be released from his position as a priest, which meant he had to go out and make his own living because he didn't like what was going on within the church, the changes that the church was going through at the time. But he also did exorcisms. He was still involved with the church, now mind you. He did exorcisms, and he wrote several books. Hostage to the Devil, I think, is one of them. Anyway, and he talked about perfectly possessed. And what that is people that usually it's multi-generational, where it's passed down through the family, where you make a pact.
And essentially you offer one of your children. And it can be an endless cycle, or if someone has enough willpower to stop it, it can end eventually, but it just... depends, really.
And the exchange is usually great wealth, success, and to keep a family rolling in the wealth or success, they have to keep giving up a child in every generation.
Essentially, it's a situation of equal exchange. Like,
exactly.
an eye for an eye, leg for a leg.
Dust, no dust.
Or, God damn it, God.
Dustin had to go.
They're trying to they keep trying to gaslight me into thinking that there was a Dustin. I know there wasn't a Dustin. This is like the graham cracker situation.
That's what you think.
There wasn't a Dustin.
Art Bell, exactly.
There was
Coast AM. Yes, and he had him on several times.
I will violate one of the laws in this.
In fact, you can look it up on YouTube. Art Bell, Coast AM, Malachi Martin. It'll pop up there and it will have his interviews and him discussing these things. So, I mean, I first heard him in the 90s when I would listen to the show late at night.
Mm-hmm.
But go on about Soulless.
There is, if you have not mentioned this, there is a telltale sign that I know, because I've seen it personally. It's essentially where they have this look in their eyes, like imitation of life. It's the same thing you'll see in, I'm going to use the Chuck E. Cheese characters as an example. If you look at their eyes, they look like they imitate life, but they do not give the same feel.
Yeah, because it's like the same, like, there's no real animation in the eyes. There's, like, different light in the eyes. Mm-hmm. It's just one flat aspect of light or whatever.
And usually you'll find this, and it occurs, but it is not as common as one would think. Or it might be as common. I don't know. I've only encountered like 2 people. Maybe that's my luck. Because, those people were a whole masterpiece to deal with, and not in the good way. Anyway.
Yeah, he would have seen some things. Anarchy. I believe Father Malachi Martin, I can't remember. I think he died in 98 or 99. Mm-hmm. And he died from, he got a call to perform an exorcism on a 3-year-old child.
Musket's what I was talking about.
Exactly. Lifeless or cold looking. Mm. And he went to do this, and the lack of conscience, they have no conscience at all.
In some cases, and this I will be referencing a few FNAF things because this is actually sort of viable to the topic. Occasionally, it will be linked with an object rather than a generational thing. For a character, it was a head of a costume, and they looked very. The way it was described was they looked very out of it. And as soon as the head was put on, it just snapped to life, except for the eyes.
Like it animated a little bit?
Yes, it animated a bit more, but the eyes were still blank and dead.
Yeah.
And it was said to be a very disturbing scene. And it even perturbed me a bit. Because it was like, the first time at least. It's just like, whoa, what the Baz heck? Trying to censor myself as much as possible so we don't lose any chances of possibly becoming monetized.
Anyway.
Also, I need to clean up my language.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, Anarchy. The girl was 3 years old, and it's rarely that anyone under the age of 5 or so has that happen. There, that there is a possession, and it was deemed a possession by the church. So that means they went through a lot of steps to get to that point. Okay, Wyoming. Yeah, Michael Myers is a good description of someone that would be perfectly possessed or soulless.
Yes. Considering he has no remorse when he kills his victim.
Exactly. Lack of remorse is another
telltale sign.
Yep. Anyway, so the 3-year-old, I guess, was in the grips of almost like Legion type of situation, like more than one.
Yeah.
Because they had performed before, and each time you perform an exorcism, if it is not done correctly, or if it is there's still something around, they'll bring more back, and it'll be even, the possession will be even more strong. It's like one demon leaves, it comes back with backup like 10.
To put it like, I'm going to actually use a small simile for this. It's like if a rope hanging by a single thread, and you reinforce it with something strong like another rope or twine or duct tape, it becomes stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Hence the situation with this little girl that Ginger is talking about.
So basically, it was he had a friend that drove him around because he was in his late 70s or 80s or something like that, and obviously visually impaired. So he usually had someone drive him, and it was 2.5 hours away from his home.
Mm.
And this gentleman was, I believe, late 20s, early 30s, was good friends with Malachi Martin. He took him there, and he said, he goes, you can either wait or you can come back. And he decided to wait. But anyway, what ended up happening is pretty soon, like I think they said he worked for 2.5 hours on this exorcism with this little girl. And he was trying his best. And he ended up having a heart attack. He was attacked and had a heart attack. And he did not survive the heart attack.
As unfortunate as that is.
Mm-hmm. And he had told this gentleman friend of his that he had done so many and performed so many that it took a little out of him every time he did an exorcism. It takes a little out of you. And every time that you do an exorcism, he says you basically you're waving a a flag saying, "Hey, I'm over here," and it brings more and more attention to him.
It essentially takes a piece out of you until there's nothing left.
It takes it out of. He said there's a compromise either way.
Yes.
And I've seen it done. I've been around a couple of.
It's a parasitic sort of thing.
Yes, I've been. It's called. I can't remember right offhand. It was a liberation or something is what it was called, because it was performed outside the Catholic Church. And that one I had been to 2 of them. Anyway, but it's spiritually the same process, basically, minus the Latin. Some of them do, some of them don't. But anyway, there's certain tricks to when dealing with demonics that if you have their name, they have to leave. But it's getting their name. But basically, he said that his health was declining because every time he did, and he hadn't done one for a couple of years at that point, that it made him weaker and weaker physically because there's always a payoff.
Yes.
A price to pay for anything back.
It's similar to the karma saying, what goes around comes around. It's
depleting your not just your soul. It's depleting your energy.
Your entirety.
Mm-hmm.
Something that'll keep you alive and vital. Hence why you see people who are, there are some people who go their whole lives without interacting with something, and they always have this more lively feeling about them. And they have this more or less vital feeling, per se. I believe that most people who come in contact will at least have something drained from them. And if someone's lucky enough, they never encounter something that'll drain them, they live a long life.
Well, so if you know what you're doing, meditation, grounding, and all that, you can replenish your energy. But if people aren't used to doing that or don't know how to do that, Exactly. They're stealing your life force, anarchy. Perfect way to put it.
Well, I kind of said that too, except for I just put it more
Mm-hmm.
fancy, I guess.
Well, it's not just ministers that do it. There's people that have no religious affiliation that do them. Or but anyway, whether it's successful or not,
Yeah.
some demonologists can do it. And they have a faith, but usually a faith. Um, but yeah, the Latin I think probably works best, especially if you're working with something a little more diabolical, and the higher up the chain it is, basically.
Essentially, the more malicious intent.
Well, I
se.
think if you're dealing with an archdemon, you better get the Catholic Church. That's just my opinion.
You gotta get the damn church, man. No
If
matter
you're
what.
dealing with spirit possession, which is a totally different ball game, you don't need any church affiliation.
Just go. For the Holy Spirit, the Father, Son, turn up your nose.
I think
Start
that
that pose.
there's a
Hey,
reason they
Macarena.
train people. And then here, and he was saying that usually, I mean, that it's only 10 years that a exorcist's lifespan is usually 10 years. But I imagine he didn't do it every day or do it as much. So he lived to be like almost 80 or in his 80s or
roughly.
Yeah. So, but he had performed so many that he was on the radar of evil, that's for sure. I mean, it's like, well, you gotta take this guy out. He's just like evicting us too quick.
They were looking for him 100%.
See, exactly, Broken Justice. I think that some can do it. They have a faith strong enough, and that's the difference. If your faith is strong enough, you can do it. But whether you want to, yeah. And the thing is, just being in the room during an exorcism puts you on the radar. If you're assisting or helping in any way, you're on the radar.
To put it simply or more.
Hold on.
So, Ginger has to take care of something real quick. I'll be continuing the topic about what I was going to say, actually. To think of it like a game where an NPC or enemy has a certain radius of which it can see you and attack you. Think of it like that. If you're in the area of an exorcism and you, just like in the room or in the general area within its radius, there's someone walking down the street. You're essentially susceptible to being on the radar. Hell, you might even be on the radar no matter what. Just depends on how close you are within the radius.
Good point.
Welcome back, Ginger.
That is a good point.
Thank you. I know quite a bit. I make a lot of analogies towards video games.
Wow. I remember how scary it was. And the toll it took after him. Yeah. And I've heard of a lot of exorcists or people that are involved in exorcisms coming out with like white shocks of hair and, streaks in their hair.
That's actually where the saying that shock's so bad that your hair turns white.
Yep.
It's actually more as taking your vitality rather than shocking you so much.
Yeah, right. Who knows how many years off your life it shaves. And,
thank you.
And he said that every time he did this, he was putting his life in peril. And I guess you are, Thank you, Welsh. She's an avid reader.
Hence why I'm in advanced language arts, and I actually have quite the vocabulary.
Oh, goodness. Don't break your arm patting yourself on the back there, sweetheart.
Do not touch me. Mother Poltergeist?
Yes, the mother in Poltergeist got a streak of white hair. Yeah. It. Oh yeah, she's
Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back.
nice.
I mean, no matter how curious you are, and if it does put your life at risk, at least satisfaction will.
Well, that and you're keeping your mind engaged. That's part of exercising the brain, which we'll talk about later.
That's why a smooth brain is a huge insult, because it's literally saying you know nothing.
Yes, there's.
I would like to say, since you're on the topic of soulless people and how like they can, mirror people's actions, it's more of you never back a wild animal into that corner, because if you try to corner them, they're gonna freak out on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
The research I did a few years back actually showed the more likely you cornered them, the more you cornered an animal, the more likely it was to try and kill you. Hence, with the situation with the black mamba. I'm tying this to a lot of my research.
Things you've read.
Mm.
Well, I'm glad you had that experience, and your dad was such a special person.
Mm-hmm.
Broken justice.
Mm. Honestly, reminds me of Grandpa.
But anyway, I mean, if you want to ever learn anything about that, I mean, I suggest you look up Hostage to the Devil or Malachi Martin, Art Bell. Love me some Art Bell. God rest his soul.
Sorry, huh?
But yeah, he was right. He did say that to his young companion or his friend, and he said basically that that his odds of surviving were low, and yeah, for it to weaken his heart like that. You know what? That is special that your dad adhered to what he taught, right? Yeah, stigmata is a very interesting topic, and we may do one on that. May do a live on stigmata.
Possibly.
Yeah, well, I mean, that in itself is its own stream right there.
Yep, which we should not really delve into right now.
Because we're like, okay, now with the soullessness and the sociopaths and psychopaths that are soulless, I'll let Nugget take over with the AI, artificial intelligence, and robotics as how it goes into, how we're at one point we may not be able to tell the difference between human and artificial intelligence. There we go.
Now move to the co-seat.
Oh,
it's my show now. I'm commandeering it. All right. So before we delve into the full topic, I'm actually going to read the first 3 laws of robotics because it's best to know them and why it's actually vital to what I'm going to say. And yes, I know it's going to sound like there's 4, but there's only they
like
only
a subcategory.
There's you'll understand in a minute. Law 0. A robot may not injure humanity or through inaction allow humanity to come to harm. That is called Law 0 because it's technically just common sense.
Or the base.
Or just the basis for the entire thing. Law 1. A robot may not injure a human being or through an action allow a human being to come to harm, unless this would violate a higher order law. Like, it would violate something that is against the robot's programming. Like if something took more place in it, like say its intended purpose, and yeah. So that is essential. I'm just gonna explain these as I go. Law 2: a robot must obey orders given it by human beings, except where such orders would conflict with the higher order law. Again, with the intended purpose sort of thing.
You can't command a robot to kill somebody else.
Yeah, that is essentially.
It goes against its
programming. It goes against Law 1 and 2.
There you go.
And the final law, Law 3: a robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with a higher order law. Again, programming. So say if it was meant to self-destruct in order to bring a certain purpose to fruition, it would do that instead of protecting itself. This ties in because... Let me just put that there. Because one day... Because we all know how advanced we've gotten so far here in 2022. We've got a few self-driving cars. We've got electric cars. Just imagine what it would be like in 2025. There could be androids walking among us and we wouldn't know. And I'm not saying, oh, be scared, robots. No, actually, I encourage you to embrace it. But the thing is, you probably in the future wouldn't know the difference between a human and android because, one, while its programming cannot allow it to disobey orders, it can still allow it to, especially, yeah, but it would be against its programming, unfortunately. Not why did I say unfortunately? Although I do like robots more than people, because I'm not a people person and they don't exhaust me. Can AI take one life to prevent many and...
Could it take a life in order to save?
Yeah, it would. If its greater purpose is to protect the many rather than the one,
yes,
it would do what its programming tells it to do. Something that I believe AI should be able to have is the free will to make a choice aside from what it's programmed to do. Like if it's, of course, the basic programming would be not to hurt someone. The three basic laws of robotics.
So basically, giving it morals.
Giving it morals, yes, like Ginger said, would be. I think that would be fair and humane to it because, hey, who says a robot can't have humanity? There's actually this is still on topic, trust me, but it's a funny little story. I saw this in a newsline, and it was robot given free will commits suicide the day after. Like,
I'm sorry, I had to laugh at that.
No, that's supposed to be funny. Don't worry. It's not cruel if you laugh at that. It's supposed to be funny, but the fact that giving it a robot. It's supposed to be. Ginger.
Okay. No, I'm gonna watch chat from here. Go ahead.
Ginger. She interrupt me. Technically, if you program it in, yes, you can, or you can just teach it. You can teach robots. I know this for a fact, because if you teach it, it'll learn.
Oh, like iRobot. And
yes,
that's a movie I don't think you've even seen.
I've seen it.
You've seen it?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Most things can learn. It's like
programs that
saying you can't teach a robot to learn is like saying you can't teach an old dog new tricks, because you can teach an old dog new tricks.
Look at your smartphones.
Yeah.
Your Google searches. They bring up what your interests are.
They learn.
Yeah.
They learn, and sure, people are gonna be like, "Oh, they're watching us." Yeah, so what? They're doing that to collect data to see what you want to see. Like, what I search a lot is references for photos, and it'll bring me up the ones I'm most likely to use, and well, I use them because, yeah.
Broken Justice wants to know if you can give a robot morals. You can program it.
You can program them, yes. Yeah. The boy about AI. I don't know about that one in Wyoming, but I do know there is how would a robot know what's right and wrong? What if it was programmed to only do harm in its mind? It has no concept of right and wrong. Well,
True.
then the person who created them would be going against scientific and robotic morale. Because one, why the hell would you program something that is meant to harm humanity instead of benefit it?
Because you could be a super villain.
Mom, quit.
Oh, sorry.
Why would anyone want to be like fucking what's his face? The robotic genius in Word Girl. Who would want to be like him? He's a nerd and he has a crush on Word Girl, for Christ's sake. Anyway. Yeah, people are nuts. I know. I'm friends with a few nut people. I'm messing around. No. But people are bad. I can't debate. No, I'm messing around. I was gonna say I can't debate with that.
I don't know. I might be a bad influence on my own children.
I mean, she let me watch. Yeah, it's AI. That's artificial intelligence.
Yeah, that was the name of the movie. AI was the one with the little boy and Jude Law.
I don't. What?
There's a movie called AI.
Yes.
And it was about a little boy, and Jude Law.
Jude Law
Was a robot.
Yeah.
A happy, fun time, lovey robot.
Oh, I just thought of a more modern reference to animatronics or like robotics. Well, actually, it does deal with more older movies. If any of you are fans of the Chucky series, you will know that a lot of the shots in all of the movies were shot with animatronics. The newer one is not encouraged by the director Don Mancini himself. You know, the what was it? The 2019 remake of the Chucky movie?
Possibly.
Child's Play. That one was terrifying, yes, it was, but it's not as scary as the older ones, I'll be honest. If you're calling me cute, I am not.
You are too. You are.
Do not call me cute, Ginger. You know your place. Anyway, back to AI. I've been around. Yeah.
Neural networks have been.
Yeah. I'm going to be referencing like the FNAF books a lot if I'm going to talk about robotics, but in one of the books, The Twisted Ones, the main character she's teaching robots who have no sight to learn. They are always listening. They always listen, and when they're activated, they will repeat the words and they will learn them. So if robots find out that humans are destroying the planet, would it destroy us? How would a robot know nature? That is a look. This is gonna be. I have to think about this one for a moment. You've actually gotten me stumped. Nugget is a unique. Yep. Thank you, 7-1. But to answer your question, no.
They do have backup programs in them in case of viruses.
Yeah, but
to counteract any.
Papa Midnight, don't worry. I didn't prepare for this question, but it is interesting to give me a challenge. So,
what's 2 + 2?
Don't judge me on math. Oh, I did a voice crack there. So, if robots were to find out that humans are destroying the planet, would it destroy us? It only is with its programming. So, if its programming was to protect wildlife and the ecosystem, it would probably destroy a lot of humans, let's be honest. But again, considering the Law 0 and Law 1, they cannot bring harm to humans or humanity in general.
Yeah, because one of the rules of building any robotics is they cannot harm their creators, which would evidently be humans.
Yes, but hence why, if you ask me, the Banana Splits movies with its animatronics do not really make sense. I admit I don't understand robots or AI. I can barely figure. Yeah, I mean, I understand AI more than I understand people. Have two to be hacked. Yeah, so that's why I'm trying to. The best way to say it is dumb it down. Which law and how many robots would it control the? I don't know, but considering
is it taking like how many robots
would it do to contain the population? Probably quite a few, but
if it means like trying to keep human population at a certain number, then it would be more than like 1,000.
Probably, yeah. Sager's got a point here.
Because they need speed, and even with people being on like death penalty and stuff,
Yes.
and being this turns to a such topic. We are still going over the number. We're overpopulating.
Yes, because we're like cockroaches. We
Prolific breeders.
do this.
Like your parents that have 5 children.
Yeah. By some look, because they both have low chances of having children. And then you got me, the smart one of the bunch. I'm messing around. I'm not the smartest. If anyone, it had to be my older brother.
No,
Well, they can't get away with putting you in a rest. Luckily, we can't yet. But trust me, she would have been there a long time ago, and I would have taken her
I
channel.
got 3 more years legally. I can do it. 3 more years.
3 more years.
3 more
Three
years.
more years, baby.
Until they can do it. Woo!
So, anyways, back on the proper topic we were supposed to be discussing, AI. So, if you have any general questions, please do put them. I will try my best to answer them, as while I am still learning about the topic, I do know quite a bit. And Sage knows...
I know a big group of it, and if you want to talk mathematics into it...
Yeah, mathematics. If you want mathematics, go to Sage. I do not do mathematics. I only do...
I'm in algebra.
I do philosophy and moral and, like, right and wrong, essentially. But, actually, back to a previous question that was actually put in the question with the nature thing. Right and wrong would be depending on who created it. It's essentially up to its creator to... Yeah, probably.
My 85-year-old could...
Probably.
Most likely. But I will say that people are like, oh my god, robots are going to take over the Earth in the next 2 years. No, it's going to be at least at minimum 20 years.
20
to
years.
30 years. Because, yes, they are building robots now, but those robots do not have the capability or the mindset to even go off on their own. Because there's the robot called Sophia, I think that's her name. And it's more of, she is prompted to ask, in interviews, they're prompted to ask certain questions that she can answer.
I love that name.
So even then, sorry, but there's like...
It's within her programming.
It's within her programming. It's going to take... people can't wrap their heads around of how many...
There's a comment for you.
Oh, they're coming for me?
Yeah. Broken Justice.
I love the name Sage.
Oh, yeah, I love the name Sage.
And by the way, Papa Midnight,
that's my,
we would be a danger to
old
ourselves.
channel name. My new channel name's Darcy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You're upset. By the way, that actor, he's in I found him in a movie I watched with my best friend recently.
Colin Firth?
He's Colin Firth is a good actor. Anyway, as I was saying,
I don't trust that Elon Musk. We all know Zucky is a robot built by Elon Musk. Trust me. Just saying.
Yeah, true.
If the creator's bad, the robot's going to be bad. But I'm right. Be bad, right? I mean, if they program it to be well,
so if the person programs the robot to be evil, it's gonna be evil, but it's within the program. Like, it can't be like, oh, I'm gonna kill someone on my own free will. The programmer has to put it in.
Excuse me, this is my segment.
But
how dare you?
But I'm dumbing it down.
Oh yeah, you're dumb.
You're using a whole bunch of big words. But I was saying earlier, it's more people are like, oh my god, we're gonna get taken over by aliens and stuff like that.
One, there might be scientific. There's no.
How do we not know Zuckerberg is the alien? He looks like one.
Got him. All right. Anyway,
but you know,
he looks soulless.
But just saying that
he's almost
it's
Frankenstein
more of
himself.
It's gonna take years before robots can get even close to fundamentally being able to think on their own, let alone act on their own. Yeah. Because people can't process how humans think. You know, they can't process how they think. They can't process how, like, they just can't understand it. They just know humans think and they act. That's all they know. Well, they know deeper with feelings, but, you know, of course, they can't can't understand how they...
But they could mimic it like a soulless person. Go on.
These two are taking over my segment. Please help, chat. They're taking over my...
He does look like... Sorry, I just saw that. But see, it's like that, and it's I will say it is scary thing about robots taking over the world. It's scary. But the moment we get a good robot, that's gonna be like 20, 30 years, and then the moment aliens take over, y'all are gonna be dead. I'm sorry. Me and Nugget will be gone.
And we're younger than you. We two are very younger than you. You should watch the movie Oblivion. Is it good? I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever seen anything about it. Is it good?
Wait, Zuckerberg? No, Zuckerberg did not date Amber Heard. It's Elon Musk dated Amber Heard.
Elon's he's got low standards. Let's be honest.
I will say Amber Heard, before the whole trial and before like all these accusations came up, she was hot, but like no, not anymore. Like she's a turtle. Anyway, off this topic because I don't like this topic. You know, it's
if aliens take over, I'm joining them and going to space. Take me with you. Yes, it's about robots taking over.
Would space exploration be an interest or preferred to fix Earth?
I believe both would be. I would prefer we try to take care of the problems we have on Earth and probably explore it 100%.
Yeah,
before we go anywhere else, because
they figured out. Scientists have figured out there's enough air and barely any pollution on Mars that they might start farming in Mars.
You know, actually, hold on. You want to see what? If you can't see what Ginger is saying, oh, wrong one. Sorry.
Why are you highlighting my own comment?
Yeah, because I can, and me and Sage have taken over your scene. Here, Sage, come join me in the creator seat.
I have to work on homework.
Oh, well then go do your homework. Let me do this.
You don't
want to work on homework?
Well, I have to do a 4-minute presentation, and it's nowhere near 4 minutes, and I don't have enough for 4 minutes.
All right, and back on subject. Yes.
But so one of them is like prefer to fix the Earth. Yeah, I think scientists would most likely prefer to fix the Earth, but there are like scientists and like NASA.
Ginger, do you think we should allow someone to come on panel to continue talking about this?
Okay, if you want to invite, you know how to invite.
Yeah, just copy the link, right on up here.
Okay, where it says, hold on.
Invite. There it is. Sorry.
Invite.
Copy.
All right.
Paste it into the.
Then
all right.
Click.
So.
No. Show her how to do it, Sage. Sage showed me how to do it.
Okay, I got it.
That's faster.
So if anyone wants to come up on panel, we're gonna open it. Yeah. Oh, Mr. G's in the room. All right,
panel man.
We're sending the link. If anyone wants to continue talking about this, come on. You're welcome up on the panel. You know, we just kind of commandeer Ginger's screen.
You can ask any questions you want.
Yeah.
No.
Ow.
I will say I'm not really a scientific person. I'm more of a history person.
That's me.
I know a lot of history. I know science as well. I just like more of history and mathematics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I also like reading.
You're more of into history. I'm more of into more present and modern. I'm in more futuristic modern.
I hate futures.
Yeah, because our future is uncertain and we can never truly predict it.
Yeah. Future gives me anxiety. Think about like, oh, what am I gonna when like I always hear this like, what do you see? I know this like it's about soulless people, but let me talk about myself for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Don't worry, I talked about this.
Yeah, I know, right? Wyoming history is awesome. Like,
oh god.
Anyway, where was I before history?
History and literature is your thing.
I will say when people ask me, "Oh, where do you see yourself in 10 years?" I say, hopefully not dead, because I'm scared of dying.
What about integration? Is that a better solution to AI instead of creating robots who would have so many boundaries and difficult to...
That's an interesting question.
That is very interesting. You're probably going to hear two different viewpoints because Sage and I do think a lot differently than...
I'm going to put my 2 cents in. It's more of...
You go first.
What does integration mean?
What?
What does integration mean?
Like...
Oh, mixing.
Melding into society.
So...
Mr. G, no one asked you.
You can't count anyway.
Everybody asks.
No one asked you. No, the chat hasn't even mentioned you.
Anyway.
You're crazy. Anyways,
in 10 years, I hope to have a golf cart. I hope to have a little scooter thing you sit in, drive. Walmart people have it. Anyway.
In 10 years, I see
integration, it's it's going to be really hard blending in robots with humans just because it's more of it wouldn't be safe because
I think he's talking more along the lines of like a cyborg, someone who is part.
To save their life, essentially, from Teen Titans or
maybe
Justice League.
Okay, so if he means that, and then I'll go back to what I was saying before. But if he means like using robot stuff, because they're already technically doing that with the robot arms and stuff. They're already doing that because if it's to save someone's life, then yes.
I'm not scared. I just think you can nick McDonald's. No, because there will probably there be cashier robots, but also there will be security robots watching you like a hawk. Because security is the most important thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And plus, their goal is to protect humanity. That is one of the fundamental laws.
Look at all the traffic cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that is traffic cameras do barely do any justice.
They're actually one piece of AI themselves.
Yeah.
They suck at their job.
Yeah, it's like they're from the 1920s. I swear.
You don't have a job.
They suck at their job.
Why do you have to say that? You don't have one.
Anyway,
not a meaningful one.
Wow.
Why is this on? I want that off.
Yeah, me too.
She's so cold.
Yeah, we put the link in.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be passive aggressive. I want someone to join.
Yeah, okay. Jeez, Louise. You want to have someone to debate with?
I love debating. I'm really good at debating.
Fudge sticks, I forgot. Yeah. You like debating.
I'm very good at debating. I'll bring in facts.
Facts. No, not.
F-A-G.
FAGBTQ 135.
7. That's my
8,
favorite number.
10.
I'm waiting to get a ticket from Iowa because I ran a red light in Des Moines.
Oh, you can buy them.
No, not in Des Moines.
Des Moines,
you don't have to pay.
Why do you have to do that in our capital?
Because you have to be able to face your persecutor in a court of law, right?
Oh.
But you can't face a camera in the court of law, so...
Why would you do this to the poor AIs? They are working their butts off day in and day out.
Like, you
but
care.
That's how the law
is written. Do.
But that's how the law is written. You can't face the camera in...
court.
And they have to be able to prove it was actually you driving the vehicle.
Yeah, and then in Iowa, if you're not an Iowa person...
Mm-hmm.
You can still debate it. If you're not a resident of Iowa, you can debate it.
Yeah.
And I'm stuck here for a while. I'm messing around. I actually went to Des Moines last weekend. It was pretty fun.
I remember when I was younger, I used to go to Lincoln. We used to go to Lincoln almost all the time. Lincoln, Nebraska is one of my favorite places to go.
I hate Nebraska.
I love Lincoln, Nebraska. It's fun. There's always fun stuff there. Like, Iowa, everyone's like, oh my god, there's Adventureland in Iowa. I think there's Adventureland everywhere.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's one.
No, it's not a...
It's only
it's
in
not
Iowa?
a chain. No.
It's only in Iowa?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Damn, we have Adventureland.
People are like, oh my god, Adventureland is in Iowa. But what about Lincoln, Nebraska? Lincoln, Nebraska has fucking awesome museums.
That makes sense.
I went with my 6th grade best friend, and we went to this museum of history, and bro, I got a whole bunch. I
can't debate that. Is it true all you have to look at is corn?
Yes, most times.
But we also had the Black Angel statue.
Yeah.
We have the Black Angel. We have a lot of horror and we have a lot of good stuff here.
But I will say Halloween is awesome around
Victorian houses and wrought iron fences.
Wasn't the children part of the Children of the Corn movie shot here?
All of it.
In Corning, Iowa.
Yeah, Corning, Iowa.
Well, when we would go, remember, we've been down that way. Remember when we went to the horse ranch?
Yeah, that was the first time I ever rode a horse, and Char had to go to school. Not Char.
Yeah.
Sage. Char is...
Anyway,
Who's Char again?
It was out towards that way. We went right past Corning.
So, I'm so mad about that.
Yeah.
And you have done nothing to make that up to me.
You were in school.
Sage has a vendetta against her parents.
But that was not a valid
not
excuse because Nugget stayed home sick. And you're
I didn't have school yet.
No, she wasn't in school yet.
I was 4. I was 4 and I got to ride a full-size horse.
You're still got to make it up to me.
I didn't even get to move on it. I was just out on it.
Make it up to me.
I don't rather there's a problem having a vehicle than anything in the house when I was in mine with my 2 brothers. What's it like having 2 brothers? I only have one, and he's a piece of work.
You love him.
He's a piece of work.
Quote
Sorry.
Corn.
Corn.
Just down the street, we just actually
There's literally a cornfield right down the street.
You could step right outside the yard.
If you want to see Iowa corn, I put a video on my channel of the elevator with corn on the ground because the elevator was full.
I have 3 bows. You want one? No, thank you.
Yes.
No, I don't want any.
I please. I want to know what it's like to have more brothers and sisters.
Oh,
I want to be an only
I'm the
child.
youngest. I don't know.
Yeah,
keep your sisters. Keep your sisters. I'm the baby. I don't want more.
Nuggets the
you already
baby, so
have
therefore
3 sisters. So
Nuggets gets. I will say, I'm sorry that we got off the topic, but I will say that I'm proclaimed the favorite. But
by Ginger, you're Ginger's favorite. I'm Mr. G's favorite. We know this.
Nugget gets a lot of stuff. She gets away with a lot of stuff.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Papa Minute, you're not the smartest. That's me. That's me. You can't. This is undebatable. Undebatable.
You know who Papa Midnight is?
Urban?
Yep. You guessed it.
It's my brother.
guessed.
It's our brother.
Yeah, right
Be
here.
nice.
See?
Use your nice words.
Don't yell.
We got 2 brothers.
Stop yelling.
I don't want to.
I will
slap you into the next century.
I will swear word at you.
No, you won't.
Yes.
Pussy.
Fuck you.
Pussy.
Watch your mouth.
I have one bad, one out of the 2. No thanks. I have all bad siblings. Urban, I'm the smartest. We are not debating this.
I'm the cutest, and we're not debating this.
Actually, you're not the cutest.
Yes, she
That's
is.
Urban.
Oh, Urban's the cutest. Oh, Urban's the
Urban's
cutest.
gotta have something, and he can't be the smartest.
He's got a kid, so
He could be the cutest.
He's the cutest sibling.
There we go. Urban gets to be the cutest.
I want to be an only child. I swear to God, I want to be an only child sometimes. I love all my siblings. I love them all
Yeah, right.
to the moon and back. I love them. I want to protect them. It's more of,
I would
at times, I get jealous because my Nugget gets away with a lot of things that I don't.
Sage.
What?
I would sacrifice you for a can of Pringles.
I will sacrifice you just to be a fucking only child.
That's not much.
I will sacrifice both of you for a big, giant can of chocolate pudding about now.
Me too,
No,
me
you
too.
would not. You
I
not
would do that to all of
sacrifice
you.
Me.
I would
If we
sacrifice.
were in the apocalypse, you'd rather sacrifice. Well, you
No,
would
I
sacrifice
wouldn't.
me.
We'd sacrifice Mr. D first. Let's be honest.
Yeah, there we go. Maybe we'll get some Pringles.
He's got the most meat on him.
We'll get some Pringles, some chocolate pudding out of that. And what did you want, Sage?
I don't like chocolate or Pringles.
Yeah. According.
Watch the chat to be like, oh my God, you don't like chocolate? I'm out.
You don't like cheese either.
You don't like a lot of things.
Or
I
sour
don't like a
cream.
lot of things because a lot of things make me sick. I'm sorry. But
Chocolate pudding. Devil.
I like devil's food cake.
God.
Dude, chocolate devil's food cake is good. Oh my God.
God's for. Me too, Wyoming.
I'll buy.
You will?
Not for you.
How dare you?
Oh, dang. Okay.
Moment on the lips, lifetime on the hips.
I'm willing to
sacrifice.
sacrifice. I'm willing to sacrifice my hips if I can get some good ass pudding. I will do it. I will sacrifice all of you, everyone in chat, everyone in the room. I will sacrifice you all for chocolate pudding.
The only person I will not sacrifice is Urban.
Oh, same. Urban's cool.
Or Texas. I like him.
Texas is cool too. Yeah.
Did he leave?
Probably just chilling there, like, huh? They probably forgot about me.
He's just probably drawing or something. He's drawing a little doodle, smiley dude.
Or just imagine recreating the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
His wife be like, "Well, so what you listen?" She's like, "Cookies." Like, "What you listening to?" He's like, "I'm just drawing and listening to Ginger's live."
Listening
These
to
kids are crazy.
Listening to 2
Strong
children
circles.
bickering. You don't want to be the only. Yeah, no.
I do want to be an only child. You know why?
There's actually a lot of
Because your
research.
sister gets stuff.
Yeah, but I also get why there's a lot of stuff. Why it's like
Yeah.
yes,
see?
yes,
Wait, Texas. Big question for you. Are you recreating the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie?
Yeah, we need to know.
This is an important question.
Oh my God, I think he's typing.
Only in my head. No, really?
Only in your head.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. You guys have kept a smile on my face. Thank you.
I know, right? I'm a comedic. Shut up, Nugget. Anyway.
Don't
Wait, can we change the banner to Sage and Nugget?
Wait, can we?
Wait, give me a sec.
Hold on. Wait, no, wait.
Edit.
Edit.
You have to. No.
Damn it.
You want me to change it for you?
No, just tell us how to do it.
Layout!
We figured it out!
No, you're gonna.
Oh.
One.
My PP is hard.
What? I know you can edit your name. I did it once, and I don't remember how. Setting one is the gas station.
Over on the little icon thing, and I think on the.
Oh!
No, you're gonna kick me out, or kick yourself out of live doing that.
Oh.
Upper right-hand corner, I think.
This one?
Yeah, dots.
Edit name?
Yeah.
You just did that.
Dad, that's literally what we just did, Ginger. This is being commandeered by two.
I'm being commandeered.
Yeah.
I don't like the color. But you know, I'll love.
I can't change. I like the color. Yeah, I got it.
The gas station.
Yeah, yep. What? We're just the random news reporters.
Yeah, I'll be that. Every horror movie I see is a random kid just walking around. Like, it has no reason to be in the horror movie. I want to be that one kid you see in every shot just wandering around.
What about the kid that's always pedaling by on a bicycle? You ever notice
Same
that?
weird things. Like, I want to be like a one on a tricycle, just for me up as a 30-year-old man.
I think we've just gone into after I think we finished our whole
me
AI
mumbling about like how kids are unfair and how like it's just like, oh my god.
Have any of you guys heard of Pontypool? Oh, the other night Blissful said something to me. We both forgot what it was, but my reply to her was, "If you say that to me, I'm gonna smash a cupcake in your face." And I said, "I love you more now."
Cupcakes are good, especially when your partner is like, "Oh my god, I'm smashing your face!" Like, pants come off, friend. That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. Oh my god.
Not exactly something.
Yep.
It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be inappropriate.
Invite me to the wedding.
I want to be the
priest,
so I can just say a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo. Be like, "Hey everyone,
I want to be the one.
Want to wear black with that little white.
I want to dress like a 1920s person. Be like, anyway, kids, y'all can kiss. I'm gonna go drink in the back my sparkling water because I'm underaged."
Hold on, I was talking about Pontypool. What's an awesome horror movie? I'm just gonna chip in on the live so I get the early chat. Plus I can see the chat. It just appears late for me, and I don't like that. So I'm just gonna have it pulled up on my phone. Oh my god, I just sounded like I hate myself.
I will say, I mentioned this like a few lives ago. I haven't been in here.
Oh.
Oh, good. Thank you for.
I'm surprised Blissful hasn't chipped in. And then again, she's probably busy right now. I love her though. She's
I'm
awesome.
probably right. They're in the same room. Texas is drawing circles.
No, they're not.
Okay, whatever. This is my imagination. Let me have my little imagination.
Yeah, let's say to have their imagination.
Okay, if they live away from each other or something.
Yeah, but anyway, go on.
I'm pretending that they're in the same room, just this once. And he's just drawing little circles. Just drawing little circles.
Drawing little circles. What you doing there? Circles.
He's like a spoon of ice cream. Puts I was gonna say something like just eats a bite of sand. Just honk.
Sand.
Why did you do that, Texas?
Why did you do that?
Just spite God. That's the personality. That's the vibe I get from Texas. He just does everything to spite God.
I'm still alive because I want to spite the gods.
I want to spite everyone.
Ice cream Dan.
Oh,
Anyway, back to the topic at hand.
Actually, I think we've fully covered it. Oh wait, there was one more thing I wanted to cover, and it's about. Actually, it's a bit about me. Because Sage got their spotlight.
Nugget is 5'3" and
I am 5'6". Thank you very much.
Nugget is 5'6" and proceeds to live their life in their room and
you do too.
Demands equal pay, even though I do actual work.
I do too. I just don't do it as often as you. I'm gonna start boycotting if I don't get paid. It's
Paid for what?
doing chores.
You get paid for doing chores. As I do more
Thank
chores.
you. I am an Amazon.
I'm 5'7" and I haven't grown in over 2 years.
I'm gonna bite.
Yeah, you have.
Anyway,
I grew 1 inch 2 years ago. 2 years ago when I got my thing, I was 5'6". And now I'm 5'2". I mean,
I would like to speak
5'7".
now, yeah, heathen. Anyway,
Oh, you just meant
Can I have the
it.
TV remote? I want to put. I want to put something on in the background.
yeah, just.
No, I'm not gonna put a song.
Why would you do that
Yeah,
to
I
me?
kind of grow them tall.
Why the fuck?
I'm a giant.
I'm gonna throw you out that door. Anyway, sorry. So
Oh, that scared me.
back slightly on
I'm
topic
scary.
is I plan into going into the more entertainment business and not in the red light district.
How dare you?
With
With the-
robots.
Get out, Zach.
You get out.
Uh-uh.
We're not watching this again. Not for the 18th time. I love the movie, but we're not watching The Boy again.
No, we got to.
No.
Quit screaming.
I turned it down, so it's good. I just want something on the background.
We're gonna get copyright struck for this.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's turned down. Y'all ain't gonna hear nothing.
You just want to watch the scene, just like, yes, Skrunkly Wall Man.
Scrunkly woman.
Oh my! Sit back. No, you want to watch the movie. No, you don't want to participate.
I do. I'm a midget 5'3".
And I'm particularly low to the ground of my family. Not as short as my second eldest sibling. No.
I'm bored already.
Yeah,
I think she's only 5'3". 5'3".
she's
and a half.
5'4".
Oh, okay.
Pardon my French, but Cameron is so tight that if you stuck a lump of
Coal
coal up his ass,
ass.
in 2 weeks you have a diamond.
Quoting from
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
All right. Anyway,
It's a good movie.
So- like I said, I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna do animatronic entertainment, just not like I said in the no red light district, no passionate embracing robots. Okay, that is one. The gut thing, and it also proves that you're in it. So, any hoozles. Ooh. Anyway, I keep getting distracted.
I will say.
Okay, now exercising your brain.
Oh, brain. Yes, brain. Wait, what I use my brain for?
Your brain is like another muscle, and you have to keep it exercised.
Yes, by
you don't use it.
if you don't use it, you're gonna forget something. Like
It's mush.
it'll be eventually. No.
What? You run? No. Get your hand off my knee. Get your. Fuck you.
No! Something
No,
wrong,
wrong
no!
one. No one can do it more than a teenage girl.
No!
Don't be over dramatic.
Sorry, a teenage boy.
I am a raging asexual.
Okay. That you just calm down.
There you go. There
I
you
have
go.
the raging part for a reason.
There you go.
Who cares about my sex?
Just
Mom,
talk
I
about-
put on your old lady shows.
Yeah, we're
You
watching
watch-
Monty Python and the Holy Grail now. I mean, it's old enough that we won't get copyright struck.
No.
Yeah, you can.
It
Well,
happens
with the
to-
sound in the background, who cares?
Yeah, anyway. As long as it's not the main focus, which is actually civil. What? Anyway. I actually...
Yeah, don't put on any music, that's for sure. We get copyright struck every time we put on any music now.
Even
but you always blast music in the microphone.
even the music that's over 50 years old.
The singer
a-
has to be dead for over 50 years.
Yeah.
So early 1800 or early 1900 music is good. But
Okay,
you're
don't have
playing
to
stuff from the 60s.
What about the Time in a Bottle? The dude's been dead for over 50 years.
Who?
Time in a Bottle dude.
Oh, a time in the Jim Croce?
Yeah, I don't
Died in,
remember
like,
his name.
70s.
No. There's still rights on that. The way
What?
music rights go is usually it has to be you're safe at like around 80 to 100 years.
Oh, so now we can really play the fucking for Elise and my grandfather clock.
I used to
I love
be
that
able
one,
to
though.
play For Elise on my clarinet. And then I learned how to play it on a piano. I don't play piano. I just learned how to play it.
By ear.
This life,
Yeah.
Yes, by ear.
tick tock, but it stopped short, never to reach again.
Oh, we're singing now?
No, I was remembering the
What's
lyrics.
that song with that mouse that ran up the clock?
Hickory dickory.
No!
Hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock.
You see what I have to deal with.
Down, hickory dickory dock.
Oh, response is still good.
I play clarinet. I want to play the violin. I really do. But, you know.
I used to play sax, but I don't anymore.
When everyone says I play sax, you know what I think about? Jack Black playing the sax on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Jimmy Kimmel's.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Bum, 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 bum.
As long as we don't have music, I think we're good to sing the lyrics.
How dare you be able not to play that?
But yeah, we just can't have music, I don't think. Copyrights and all that.
Okay, I gotta get going.
Yeah, go. Do your
Yeah, change it back to.
Go gadget.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Gotta change it back to
I
ginger.
have to do homework.
Go do your homework.
Oh, go do
Sage.
your homework, sweetheart.
And I gotta change it back to ginger nugget.
Do nugget. Ginger's not even reacting. Just do nugget.
Okay.
The nugget.
Oh.
I'm about to give myself a nah.
Ow.
I'll let Ginger participate.
It's almost like giving birth again.
Oh my god, what the hell? No one wants to know that, Ginger.
She's climbing over me.
You're on the floor. Why are you
but
crawling?
She's not exactly 22 inches long anymore. You know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah.
I'm laughing and I keep telling you to give me a sec. I know you're trying to hurry up giving birth to me, but
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's why I'm never gonna do it.
Move. You're hurting.
My tushy!
Why the hell did you just scream bloody murder?
Because I
My
smacked-
tushy!
I am super disoriented now. 71, I agree. I agree, that is a very scary thought. Hence why I'm never doing that.
What?
Giving birth.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna find me doing anything like that.
That's why I'm gonna date females. Make them give birth, not me.
Women. Sorry.
Is running away
I love
currently.
women.
Take the car. Oh, he's used to this mayhem.
Yeah. If anything, he's just
He causes most of the mayhem.
Yeah, he's the one who engages most of it. He's like he's old. Sorry. That's all I could come up with.
He's old.
You're both ancient. You're 50, he's 49.
I won't pass.
Same.
Oh,
I'd
it's
rather not.
nothing.
Says you who's had 5 kids.
Yeah, it's nothing.
One with an extremely big head, who still has it to this day. He still has a watermelon head. Just saying.
Let's just say I can take the pain.
Yes, because women have a naturally high pain tolerance. I have the pain tolerance of a boy, a 5-year-old boy. You pinch me and I will just reel back in agony.
I don't know. You used to jump off the deck all the time. When
Yeah,
you
but
were like
I stayed inside a lot after that. And now I have weak noodle arms.
noodle arms.
Oh damn, Wyoming. Yeah, but I make a joke about Ginger being ancient that she saw the dinosaurs.
I rode them to school. Remember?
Yeah.
Got my driver's license on dinosaur back.
Which one? Which one?
Well, it definitely wasn't a stegosaurus. That would hurt.
No, probably wasn't your first one a Triceratops?
Well, you grabbed the bull by its horns, right?
Yep. Your first motorcycle was a Velociraptor. And your first fight with the bully was a T-Rex. I believe you could take on a T-Rex.
Aww.
And fail.
Oh, dang it. I thought you had a lot of faith in your mom.
I'd cheer for you to get eaten.
Oh my gosh.
Go, Rexy, go.
Oh my god.
All right.
I'm glad I'm so loved.
Yeah, you best be. I miss one. Oh, that's. All right. Let's see. I'm off the topic of AI because I pretty much said everything, and now we're just gonna go to general chatting because why not? You know, we've discussed the topic.
Yep.
Both topics really. And now you can just mess around because that's what I like to do. Get it done before you know.
Well, we were
Oh.
going to talk about, like, using your brain.
We
You know,
already
like,
did.
you
They
know,
had to use their brain to understand my words.
Why
Why do you think I made it so
exercising the brain, you know?
That's what they were doing, trying to listen to my words, just like, what the fuck is this tiny child trying to say to me?
Watch your language.
Sorry, what the heck? I'm just imagining 71 just like reeling back at every fancy word I said, just like, what is this child saying?
71 has quite the vocabulary herself.
Yes, I know, but when it comes the robotics piece of it, just like I use my brain all the time, but I don't think many would like my strange thoughts. Same. I have except mine is just more of something I need to talk to a therapist about.
I got something funny.
Oh, aren't you supposed to be working on it? Your homework? You know?
I'm almost done. Okay, you ready?
Oh, really?
You ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
MC, when you said magical in bed, this wasn't what I was expecting. Nikki holds up an 8 of hearts. Is this your card, MC? Holy shit.
yeah. If someone says
That
I'm
maybe a
magical in bed to
teenager
me,
would
that's what I'm going
understand
to imagine. But yeah.
You get the joke.
If anyone says they're magical in bed to me, I'm just gonna imagine both of us sitting on a bed, and
This dude
the
magic.
dude in front of me is just
Wearing a unicorn costume. No.
doing card tricks.
Leprechaun.
Just like, is this your card? Holy fudge sticks! You found it? I hid it under the bed. Yeah, I know. What the fuck? I censored myself, old lady.
I got another one.
I can't say young lady.
I got another one.
Oh god.
So these two people are getting married, right? And there's like the priest says, repeat after me. One of them says, after me. Then the priest looks towards the other one and says, you sure you want that one?
Yeah, that's probably maybe.
It is me.
You're like one of the Marx brothers, I tell you.
My moves are based off Charlie Chaplin.
What?
She loves the 20s. You know how she loves the 20s.
Unfortunately.
Fucking.
Don't shut up about it.
You won't shut up about your topic.
Yeah, I don't shut up about Five Nights at Freddy's because it is a wonderful and broad topic and it has raised me for most of my childhood. Oh, I'm gonna miss that series. Anyway. I started my content. I need to stop thinking about things that are going to make me cry. Which is not a very rare occurrence. Magical moment. Do not do that winky face, Wyoming. I know what you're thinking, considering your previous comment about the red light district.
Actually, my magical moments would be a night asleep.
Yep.
Night asleep without your dad farting.
Oh my god. No, that's no, you need to achieve nirvana first. That's impossible. If only you could see my expressions. Then it'd make what I'm saying 100 times more funny.
Oh my god.
Because apparently I have these weird expressions I make when I say something. That's what my friends tell me. Apparently, I don't get into my
Okay, I'm doing exercise.
Yeah.
Okay, chill.
Chill out, jeez Louise. Why did I have to be given this dingleberry sibling?
She's very hyper.
I am.
Oh really? I couldn't tell.
What time is it?
It's 8 o'clock, baby.
Almost, like a minute too.
Yes, it's 7:59.
Get it right. You have to be exact.
Wow. I have to be
You
exact.
know what that means?
What? Oh,
Stop licking my ear hole!
I mean, we could.
That was the dog. That was the dog licking your ear hole. That was none of us.
No, that. Sorry. How much are slushies?
They're the same as soda. We have enough for 2.
Oh, damn. I mean, we could technically go up. It'd just be very late. I'm not sure Ginger would be happy about it. She'd be like, God dang kids making me drive them everywhere because I can't drive. She'd complain about it too. She'd be like,
gosh, chauffeur mom.
Kids can't drive, so I have to drive them everywhere. Like, Mom, we legally can't drive. I don't care. Damn kids. Just like, why are you yelling at us? We can't drive.
I do not.
You do get pretty upset when we ask you to drive.
No, only when it's like you both kind of go 2 different directions at the same time.
True. Me and Sage have 2 different trains of thought.
I want sushis.
This is probably the only thing we can agree on. If needed, I can like wrap this up here while you do it.
I am not taking anyone for slushies right now.
Please. Please.
No,
please.
No.
Please.
And
poor beggar.
do you need me to help?
Poor baker needs slushies. Oh.
Please, Ginger.
Okay, quit eyeballing me like that and giving me the eyes.
We won't stop until we get our way.
You won't stop until you get your way. Oh, I'm being outnumbered. Quit giving me the pouty faces.
That aggressive just tapping.
You better figure it out first. Oh, good gravy.
It's like I was watching a mime scene all over again, and I'm not even in drama class. And trust me, those kids are not good at acting.
Yeah, but she's in drama.
I meant middle school drama. Oh.
She's breaking open her penny bank. She wants a slushie so bad.
Okay, yeah, I believe most rural counties have only hillbillies and no hot people. Unless there's
hillbilly.
unless there's the occasional hot hillbilly.
I'm hot hillbilly.
And then they'll still have one of those mullets.
Yeah, and let me tell you, mullets.
Are not attractive.
It doesn't matter if they're the.
At my school, I used to have a crush on.
What are you talking about? Your boyfriend has a mullet.
Yeah, but I told him don't do it. I will make the joke of divorce a lot more often. He's like, okay, you already do. Now almost every interaction we have is divorce. No. Because we make a joke about being married because we have a lot of people who act like our kids. And we bicker like an old married couple.
Hey, Toast, you got the copper ready. You got the chopper ready.
I can. Sometimes I just can't speak. I forgot how to spell people one time. Actually, twice. And my friends were like, "Are you okay, Nugget?"
Did you spell it P-E-E-P-L-E?
P-A-P-L.
Papal? Papal?
I forgot how to spell it. Mary, don't do it. I probably will eventually, but just not when I'm finally legally allowed to. No, I need some time first,
Never ever get married below the age of 26.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna regret it if I do. I'm gonna regret every moment of my life more than I already do. I'm making a joke, don't worry.
I wouldn't have thought.
Really? Oh, what? Oh, wait, that's not even a verified account. That's just someone making a Oh, yep. Just, marrying people, men, women, I don't care, is overrated. Why marry when you can get all these lovely red light districters?
What?
I don't know. That's the third time I've mentioned the red light district, and I regret it.
It's not like we live in Amsterdam.
It's not like we live in Florida, okay?
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna be dissing on Florida.
Why?
sorry to all you guys if you guys live in Florida. I don't like Florida.
Wow.
I have a strong vendetta against Florida and Florida men.
Why? Is there some YouTube?
Florida men are crazy.
How do you know?
Florida man stabs wife over uncooked potato on my
Florida
birthday.
man breaks into a Burger King just to eat the grease.
Ew.
Florida woman steals car and meets Florida man who stole a car. They crash into each other.
Florida woman beats her husband with a squirrel.
Oh my god.
You see why I don't like Florida?
Wow.
Florida is its own country.
What about years ago when a Florida man attacks another man and eats his face
See,
from smoking bath salts?
Florida man, this one's actually kind of wholesome. Florida man gets arrested for trying to feed an alligator. I don't know if that's really wholesome.
It depends on what he's trying to feed the alligator to.
I think it was meth.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Here come the cops. Better hide my meth in this here or there alligator.
I believe the alligator was high for a few months.
They'll never look for it in here.
I need another penny!
Chill, man.
Hey, back there, that cup there.
There's like 100 of them.
Wrong one.
That has the marbles.
That has marbles in it. The other one.
I'm trying to think of another Florida man one. I believe it's
You gotta pick up your mess too.
No, I'm not.
No, this actually happened. Florida bear breaks in at home only to play the piano very terribly.
I got $3.
Can you imagine that? You know, you're like, what is that noise? And you go out and there's a freaking bear trying to play chopsticks on your piano.
Let's talk this.
How about Florida man cut up his wife, put her in the suitcases, and threw her in the ocean? That's just typical Floridians. How about Florida man plays video games for a living? People love him. Oh wait, that's Gray still plays.
I fucking love Gray. Like,
Yeah, I'm not dissing on
if
him. He's
he
awesome.
wasn't married.
No, we
No,
just got off the topic of married men. Now we're talking about Florida men and women.
And poor alligators, they get meth shoved in their throats.
I got $3.55.
I'm doing my laugh.
Can you imagine that? Look, I got these beautiful. Can you imagine months later, I got this wonderful pair of boots, and they came with some free meth in them. Alligator skin, 100%.
Meth.
Good gravy.
I got $3.05.
You scare me.
You know what? You know the glass jar by my bed?
Yeah.
Under the jewelry.
How fucking dare you?
I
Okay, anyway,
Cool.
anyone got funny Florida things?
Fine, I'll fucking find it myself.
No, I'll get it in a minute.
No.
I'll get it in a minute.
Let's be honest, Floridians are the butt joke of America.
Whoa!
Or is that? No, I think that might be
know a
Ohio.
I know a few people from Florida that are really nice people.
Okay, fine. Ohio's the butt joke of America.
And y'all don't even know.
Oh, yep.
She's in the panhandle.
Man. I mean, that explains it, let's be honest.
You know what, though?
Hold on,
You
I
can
gotta
find
mute
funny
real quick.
things about people in any state. You know what I mean?
Sorry, I had to do
I
something.
don't think that, that would be very...
Florida's heaven's waiting room where everyone gets to die. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's been quite a few casualties due to, the recent Hurricane Ian. Why did I say it like that?
I don't know, Bethany.
Don't call me Bethany!
Rebecca-ny or whatever.
That is not my name.
Rebecca.
I am
What?
Naganathy. Naganathy. It's like saying Timothy, but completely wrong.
Oh my god. Plug toilet and then plumb pet snake in the sewer pipe. Oh, good gravy. Snake in the sewer pipe, doesn't that remind you of that movie Porky's back in the 80s? Where the gym teacher, yeah. Oh, goodness. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and shut this down.
Okay.
We will catch you all on the flip side, okay?
Uticus, Skeeticus.